So my name is Justin, and today we're going to go over some cryptocurrency news. All right, now I know there's a lot of doom and gloom going on in the market right now. I know a lot of people are looking at the cryptocurrency price, looking at the price of Bitcoin, and are just horrified. They don't want to get into it. They're like, it's a horrible asset. But you guys have to like kind of zoom out a little bit and look into everything that's been going on, and you'll kind of see where the overall macro goal of the market, or should I say the macro projection of the market is going to go. Now, as you see right here we are on CoinGecko. You can clearly see Bitcoin is coming in right now around $26,700. We have Ethereum coming around 1533. I'm not going to run through all the coins here, but as biggest losers and winners, as you can see right here, in the last 24 hours, we have Frax, we have Gala, Chronos, Filecoin, Multiverse X. It's not much. The biggest coin there is 5.6%. I mean, that's a good percentage if you're used to trading stocks or something like that. Don't get me wrong. Okay, let's just get right to the charts, though. This right here is probably what a lot of people have been worried about. I posted this here. This is a chart that clearly shows the head and shoulders breakdown. Now, I actually took a short trade here. As you can see, I actually still have the on the screen here, right here at the top almost of this this last shoulder forming for this head and shoulders. If this pattern plays out, the neckline right here is approximately $24,800, guys. If it breaks down through this neckline, then we are going to have some more worries. If you actually look at the chart here, the actual projected breakdown is all the way down here at about $20,000, around the old all-time high, really $19,200, $19,300. And it actually also was the point of control perfectly right as I took the picture. I can actually move the screen a little bit and kind of get it right back there perfectly. But bam, there it is. See, it was the perfect point of control as I took the picture. I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, that it's very likely that it can come back down to that high volume node. But you never know. This is how cryptocurrency is. We could shoot back up, we could shoot back down. But in the meantime, in the short term, I mean, you can clearly see that we're probably going to have some downward action because of the conflict in Israel. As you can see, we have two different wars going on that we're supporting the United States, two different efforts, should I say. We're kicking money out to Israel, we're kicking money out to Ukraine, and it's literally just going to cause a downward spiral into our economy. This we cannot have with the United States government. We have our allies, and we're going to side that way when it comes to these conflicts, unfortunately, for our economy. Now, as you can see right here, if you look at the DXY, the Dixie, for instance, this is the US dollar. The dollar has been pumping. It's been on a tear. The dollar actually just fell down from this trend right here, retested the bottom of the trend line, and now it's being rejected, or hopefully it's going to be rejected, should I say. It actually looks like it could break right back up and pull right back into the trend and come right back up to this support. If it breaks through this, well, now resistance, should I say. If it breaks back into this trend right here, then goes up and touches this resistance right here at approximately 107, this is what, if it breaks, we're going to be right back into the push up trend of the US dollar. But I don't see that happening. Honestly, at best, I see it hitting 107, then rejecting with a double top. Now, the reason why we want this to happen is because when the US dollar breaks down, Bitcoin goes up. Now, I can show you right now, if you're looking at my chart, this right here is actually the same chart. As you can see, the DXY. When we broke down from trend right here, you can see we broke down, we came back up, retested. Right when we retested right here, you can clearly see the date right here on the bottom. Wednesday. I'm sorry here. What's that candle right there? Monday, Tuesday, the 8th of November, 2022. Then we're retested on the 10th of November, 2022. So the 10th of November, we retested and confirmed that this is a breakdown of the DXY. The 10th of November, 2022. Now let's see what Bitcoin looks like on the 10th of November, 2022. Here's Bitcoin. Here's the daily chart. Let's go to the 10th of November, 2022. Look at that. What a coincidence, guys. It is literally the exact bottom, as you guys can see, of when we started the climb of the rally from $15,526 to where we are now. You see that? It is literally the dead bottom. And you wonder why you want to see the DXY do a little reverse there. As soon as the DXY is going down, Bitcoin's usually going up. The correlation is getting a little weaker as time goes on. However, the bigger the asset class gets, the less correlation is it going to have to the US dollar, especially since the US dollar is getting kind of weak, and it's really, in my eyes, trash compared to cryptocurrency, compared to, well, some cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, for instance, Ethereum. These assets have a lot of use case. People try to say, there's no economic use for them. There's no reason to even get into them. They're just scam coins. I actually got into cryptocurrency kind of with the belief that, because I didn't understand it. I was trading some stocks. And I'm like, it's a scam. And I actually wanted to prove it was. That's why I was looking into it. And I actually proved to myself that it's not a scam. There's just a lot of scammy people in any new technology that's trying to build into something. There's always going to to be somebody trying to deceive somebody and somebody trying to profit from that. You just got to decide what side you're on. Now, in cryptocurrency, there's tons of profit to be made. You're not too late. We have tons of events left that are going to happen here. Like for instance, we have had bad data, but we do have the halving coming up here, guys. The Bitcoin halving right here, 194 days away, 194 days until the halving. So we have time to accumulate. If we go down right now, if we're going down because of this war right here in Israel, we just lost 27 American lives, as you can see here with the newest data. So if we do go down, and it's likely that we do head down a little bit, it's just more of a buying opportunity because we earn accumulation time. So I do not want you to look at these charts like everything's just negative. It's just, oh, it's just doom and gloom. It's just cryptocurrency's over. No, look at the last run, guys. You think it's over? Like, I mean, here, what is this chart here? Let's check this out. Let's look at the all-time of crypto. This chart here, that's only giving us back to 2020. But you know what? That's the last bull run. Look at this double top here, guys. You see this? Did you want to buy here in the top, the first double top? The first top of the two double tops? Did you want to buy here? No, of course not. Even here at the start of this one. No, you want to get down here. You want to get in the accumulation. You really want to get back here. And this is where we are now before the halving. The halving actually happened right here in May, on May 11th, right here. So anything beforehand then was beautiful accumulation time. And that's where you guys are at right now. So just understand, if you want to get into cryptocurrency, you are not too late to the game. The game is here. Get into it. Now, so many different things, guys. Like, why would you want to be into the US dollar? Here, let me show you this. There's the US debt clock. This is how much national debt the US has. $33.5 trillion in debt. And this thing is just jumping by the day, guys. The US dollar is not good. Look at this data chart. Look at the federal government current expenditures, the interest payments that we pay. Do you see how much it's jumped since COVID? It dipped off during COVID, then boom, we're just shooting through the roof. The United States does not understand how to balance their checkbook. They're going to keep on spending and spending and spending until they put us in the biggest hole. We already are in the hole. Now there's no climbing out of it. And if you want to get out of it, you need to get into some Bitcoin. Like, honestly, get into some cryptocurrency and start becoming your own banking system, become your own asset manager, decide where your funds are going to go. Decentralized is the way that I like it. The more decentralized, the better, but it's up to you guys to decide how exactly you get into everything that you're going to get into. Now, if you see right here as well, here's the US dollar's value over time. Look at this, guys. It is just dropping. And look at the red line right here. It's just showing you the currency going up. I mean, the currency in circulation. So they're just printing. And the more they print, the more the value of the dollar is slashing itself in half. It's ridiculous, guys. Look what it says right here. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, $1 in 1913 is worth the equivalent of $26.32 today. That's a 2,632% increase in just over a century. Come on, guys. And most currencies only last around 100 years. Most global currencies, if you can look that up, it's a fact. So, now would be the time to find a new one like Bitcoin, So, you guys just got to kind of pull out and look at the bigger macro picture. And in the bigger macro picture, we also have one good thing here, guys, and that's our good old ETFs. We had that Grayscale just actually win the decision. They actually had the legal win versus the SEC about the spot Bitcoin ETF approval. They wanted to convert the GBTC fund into a Bitcoin ETF, and they said there was a lot of hell raised over that event, but now they're sitting there saying that, they need to relook at that. And, there's no point. You already have futures ETFs. There's been futures Bitcoin ETFs out for years. It's labeled a commodity by the CFTC. So I don't even understand why the SEC is all up cryptocurrency's ass. It's kind of annoying, honestly, at this point. You guys have to really just look at everything as a whole. The US dollar, they're going to try to save their face. They're going to try to save their money. They're going to try to keep everybody in that banking system. But if you actually want to get somewhere, if you actually want to get into an asset, something that you can actually make money off of while actually saving yourself from the inflation, from the system, from the tyrants that are trying to keep you down, then I would definitely tell you guys to get into Bitcoin. I mean, you can check it out for yourself. It's not too complicated. And just like I said, we have the doom scenario here. We have the head and shoulders breakdown. We have the pattern right here that can definitely play out, guys. But here's the more macro pattern. Look at this one. You like that, right? This is a bull flag measure to move to 52K. That's another target that's still in play, guys, unless we break down this lower low. If we break down through here, and that's almost that same area, that $24,800 area, which is the neckline of the head and shoulders. So that area, guys, you really need to watch. If we do break down, look for buying opportunities, guys. Look for another fall down. Look for us falling back down like $20,000 to that point of control like I showed you. But if not, pay attention to this. If we end up breaking out through this area here, then you definitely want to get back in. If we bust over that 30,800 level, you know, you might want to jump into crypto. You might want to jump into Bitcoin. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, but I can advise you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you, well, I guess I can't advise you, but I can tell you what I'm going to do. And you guys can make the choice that you want to make. But, you know, if it were up to me, I would definitely get into cryptocurrency. Look how many of these assets, guys. I mean, look, you can see in the last month, even the last year, honestly, you know, it hasn't been too great. There's some coins that definitely stand out amongst others. But, you know, we've been in a bear market, guys. This is the time, though, coming now. The bull market is here, guys. The bull market is coming. If you look at the chart right here, now let's pull this back some, guys. If you really want to actually think about it, let's look at this. Look at the weekly. Hell, let's look at the monthly. It's a Coinbase chart. I don't know how long this one's going back. This one only goes back to 2015. But hey, guys, since 2015, this is what the asset's done. Look at that. Beautiful pattern. This is why you have to zoom out, guys. Sorry about all my writings on the screen kind of messing up. As you can see, it's just going up. Higher highs, higher lows. Well, we need the next higher high. But you see what I'm saying, guys. So, you know, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on 100% Crypto. Help the channel grow. You know, this is my first video back. I see I'm stuttering around and jumping around all over the place here, guys, but you have to understand, I do it live. I'm trying to do a one take for you guys, give you the real, you know, just really how I am and just literally get the information out there and help everybody understand. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys appreciated the show. I definitely appreciate everybody who's watching, and I will see you guys later in the next show. This is your boy 100% Crypto, and I'll see you later.